it is day 211 and we are just chilling like a villain here in Das Marinas, Cavite, taking it easy. We're just heading over to the mall, Robinson Mall this time, because Tim is looking for more tribal gear, and we're going to do a little bit of a shop. Nice and easy.
You do have to love a supermarket that bumps their own theme tune, and I'm a little bit of a fan. I think it has already brainwashed me, and I am going to explore. I found they sell Pocari Sweat by the litre, and also, yeah, Ferrero Rocher makes an appearance. But while Sarah goes on the hunt for ice cream, I'm going to have a little look at the rums and see what Tanduay is saying. I think it is my new favourite rum. I'm definitely going to support the Philippines while I am here. Are we going to get the chorus? There we go, a classic, #1 in the making. We have the Tanduay rum section, we have the dark rum, which is 80% proof. You have the light one that I tried, that's 55%, and then you have a selected blend I think we're going to go for, that is 60% proof. And then if you're feeling flush, you can go for, I guess, the sipping rum, which is your superior, 40%. And yeah, they're basically a couple of quid for 700 mils, and if you want the expensive superior one, it is under £5. Yeah, it's really cheap. And I think this light rum here was one of the best rums I've ever tasted. It has been the 10th rendition of Robinson's Supermarket. I feel that I should know all the words, and Rudy is holding up the queue because he gets a special book that gives him discount on all his groceries. Yeah, they do treat their OAPs really well here. They get priority seating, priority queues and discounts. They get money here and there as well, I think. And let's walk down the street food section. We have Sonyada, hot dog on a stick. I would definitely be going for that. Hen Lin, Pautsin, Asian specialties. Alibaba, shawarma kebab. I would definitely go for that one too. Ate Ricas Basilog, hot dog, maybe that should be in Thailand, or Kerimo and Tita Yummy's burger. I think these are all great names, and maybe I should try and persuade Rudy and Sarah to get something to eat here. Yeah, Rudy is still holding up that till, he's getting all those discounts. With a certain sense of irony, the Express OAP till has amassed the biggest queue because it doesn't look like the payment wanted to go through, and so perhaps they're going to have to go with the unwashed masses in the rest of the checkouts. And I've just realised that I've got a really big stain right on the crotch of my trousers.
Nice.
Yeah, that's not good. I'm going to have to hold the baggage over it. It's yeah, strategically placed to make me look like a degenerate.
Bayad po. Tatlo. Natragay.
and I'm almost getting run out of the bus and I smashed my head on the way out. But yeah, it's kind of cool, busy old bus, pack them in.
First experience in that jeep.
Small, isn't it? Small height.
Oh yeah, now you have to really close. My knee is getting...
And it looks like the driver is collecting the money as he's driving. It's getting passed up to him, so he's good at maths and he's got good multitasking skills and eye on the road. So yeah, fair play.
18.
I just been to City Hall to get my birthday gift. 1,000
pounds?
1,000 pesos every year. Your birthday, you're entitled of 1,000 pesos from the office.
Actually,
There you
Sarah,
go. That's about £14, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, happy
You know,
birthday to you.
Actually, Sarah, this is the first time that got the 1,000 because we never claim because we're not here every October. It's just.
Is it only October to December you have to claim?
December, me, my birthday.
Yeah.
Ah,
What happens if you don't collect it?
Well, they keep it.
They keep it.
They just sign it their name.
Oh, they take
Sarah,
it themselves. We've come to visit a family friend's house. They are currently in the UK, but they come here like their holiday home. My mum wants to have a little nosy around, just seeing if the guard is around.
Yeah, in the beginning, wala tao. Wala na. Wala siya dyan.
You want to go this way?
Yeah? We are having a little wander around the subdivision. And it was my mum's suggestion, but now she's tired. It's our exercise, isn't it? It's hilly. But like you can see, there's so many parts of the development that have no houses on it. But apparently all the land has been sold, majority of it anyway. And people may be waiting to sell on the land or funds to build their houses, but it's quite cool having a look around at the different designs. I think ours is the best, personally. Biased, of course.
Of course, it's yours. So you must be. No, it's this one is also bungalow.
No, it's
Type of
got
bungalow.
no, you can see another floor. A lot of these are 2-story, 3-story high. Ours is a bungalow, and apparently a lot of my mum's friends, when they come over, they're jealous because as they get older, they're like, we don't want too many stairs.
Too many stairs.
And we have big ceilings as well, tall ceilings, so that's cool. But look at the sky, look. Pinky, orangey, very nice.
You can walk here if you want and see some house.
It's a beautifully cool evening on the subdivision and we've been treated to the pinkest of skies. It's a nice little bit of light relief, to be honest, and the mozzies haven't come out yet. And I have spotted in the background, right back in the background, a yellow Toyota Celica GT, I think it is. I did love my Toyota Celica. I was so sad when I had to get rid of it because it just wasn't worth fixing again. And I have been having a little chat to Rudy about the subdivision, and it turns out that when he bought his plot of land 20-something years ago, it was 3,000 pesos per square metre, which is about £40, which seems really, really cheap. I think now perhaps it has gone up to 20,000 pesos per square metre. So a lot of these plots of land, well, they're all bought, there's nothing for sale, and people do buy them. So it's giving me a heads up for the jackpots that are there to be hit. So yeah, a lot of people have invested in land or are waiting to build something later on in life. But yeah, you can build as you please. Some are 3 or 4 stories, and it's really down to what you can afford and what you want. In some of the other subdivisions, there are rules and regulations, so you have to essentially pick off a board of, say, 3 different designs. But here, I don't know, could you really annoy your neighbour by building really, really tall? There must be some kind of regulation, I guess. And they periodically cut this grass, but it grows super quick, and yeah, I'm not going anywhere near it. There are definitely snakes and nasties in there, especially as the sun dips. And while we were walking around, a security guard drove by on his motorcycle just having a little check. I wonder if we were reported as some strange faces walking around the subdivision, and they're all armed. They've got a big old machine gun and shotgun on the front gate, and they all have sidearms. So yeah, keeping us safe and protected, and luckily Elsie regularly cooks meriendas for them, so they know her well. And yeah, look, she does. She's pink, so we can spot her a mile away. There we go. Let's have a little photo shoot out the front of that gate. And yeah, I've just made friends with the security guards. I definitely want them to know who I am in case I'm wandering around on my own, because yeah, they will detain you, handcuff you, and yeah, wait for the police to arrive apparently. And right outside the front you can see the traffic that's heading into the centre of Das Marinas, and that moves at an absolute snail's pace. It's about a 5-minute walk to Robinson Mall, about 10 minutes to S&M Mall, and in a car, Rudy said, yeah, they made the mistake of jumping in a jeepney one day when they had loads of baggage, and it took them an hour and a half to get back. It's absolutely crazy. It's a tough choice though, isn't it? You've got the heat of the day or an insane amount of traffic, and look at all those Christmas decks. They've been up for months apparently. They've got a few shops around here. They've got a parade this way and a parade the other way. There we go. The photo shoot is ongoing. You hit the jackpot, Rudy.
Did I?
We have our bottle of Tanduay Select Blended Rum, 60% proof, and it is described as a sipper or a mixer. 700ml for £2, just under, and apparently, according to Aaron, it's £26 a bottle, or 36 for the upmarket sipper. And how do they describe it? Let's have a look. It's a blend of young rum that gives us a light taste with a subtle sweetness from sugarcane and a hint of oak from the barrels. It's a 21st century rum, ideal for drinkers who want a light yet flavoursome drink for domestic sale only. Okay, so it's the good stuff, I guess. Well, it's not the good stuff because that was a bit more expensive, but yeah, I think it will be, yeah, as they described.
If you want to know what's banging around, my mum is banging around in the background.
Carbonara for dinner.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
You know, yesterday, last night, on the shop, last night, I banged my head on the glass. And I
On the
was
bus?
hoping,
On the glass.
because I'm gonna go on this on the shop, and I did not see that it's all glass, and I just saw, you know, this basket. I was just about to grab the basket, and I like this. I thought this is it's really, it hurts me. I don't know, it's good. Carbonara with a vegetable. I like it.
It's what it's meant to look like, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have a Chico fruit that Rudy has found next door on a tree, is it?
Yeah, just
Okay, so we've been doing a bit of foraging.
I mean, maybe you should have had a little bite first.
Okay, so
Make sure that
it tastes a bit like a date. A
like
date,
dates.
a little bit like a date. It's got a malty taste, but it's soft.
Nice. Sweet.
A little bit
Is it
like,
sweet?
yeah, it is sweet.
Is it
It's
nice?
quite malty and date-like. Like date, like a bit, tastes a bit like a date.
I'm not sure. It's like pears, but it's really not. Cannot describe the texture.
Okay.
Don't eat them all.
Yeah.
I want
it's
to try.
Yeah.
Just good.
What's it called? A Chico.
Chico.
We have to finish this.
So before I get on with my diamond art by numbers, Tim is going to do a taste test.
Well, I'm going to draw upon Rudy's knowledge of rum, and we'll both have a little sip and see what it tastes like.
We have a little sip. That's a very little sip.
Have a little sip. And go for more.
Half a glass.
Half a glass. Wow. Okay, it's 60%, so hopefully we're not going to go blind. Okay, I'll go first.
Cheers.
Cheers. You have to-
let's
cheers.
go. Okay, then. Cheers. Salute. So I still think that's really smooth, so 60%.
That's quality.
Okay, he gets the
Made
seal
it.
of approval.
Yeah,
Oh, you're done.
Oh, he's done.
He's done already. Ready
It's
for the
like
second?
drinking coffee. It's free, so you have to go one.
Okay.
There we
I
go.
didn't know this about Rudy. Okay.
Done. Finished.
Yeah, it's good to sip though. Definitely good to sip.
But I'm going to get on with my artwork. On that note, I've bought a mandala diamond art by numbers. I have all these little
It's
Diamonds.
Straight, yeah, but it's nice with coke, yeah.
It's very smooth.
other packets. They're still talking about their
One
whiskey.
thing you might
I'm gonna
be-
start now.
Don't believe it. And I put half milk, fresh milk.
Milk.
Yeah, fresh milk.
How did your stomach deal with it?
No. It's you go to sleep. Oh boy, it look like you sleep like a baby. Half glass and half whiskey and half milk.
Okay. I'll run that. A friend of mine, he's a mixologist, and I'll run that one by him.
Yeah.
Maybe creating a new cocktail.
Aaron's is going to be like, oh, those other botos.
Do you want to cut, or do you just want to let?
No.
I'll let you take.
The secret to this, whiskey, and then you pour the coke.
Okay.
Yeah, not coke and then the whiskey.
Okay. Yeah. See, this is good. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not a drinker.
Yeah.
One was not in line, but I don't think it makes much of a difference. Or maybe it does.
It's time to get creative because it turns out we have a jar of squeezed calamansi, which is, we'll probably need a bit more sugar than that, and we're getting sugar, so we're going to do a Filipino daiquiri, and I might even try and rope Elsie into trying it because I think she'll like it. So there we go. Okay, I need to phone Aaron to ask him what the proportions are though.
Yeah.
So I have gone with 50, well, a 2-to-1 ratio. We're going to go twice as much rum of calamansi juice and sugar syrup. And I like it a little bit sweet, so that's the way I'm going to go. I do not have any of the measuring equipment, so it's going to be an absolute freestyle, but we're going to put in half a glass of sugar syrup. We're going to try and pour this. You think this is going to pour?
To spoon.
You think?
You want to spoon?
Okay, we're going to
You
spoon
measure
it.
like how many?
Okay, it's going to take a while. A moment later. Okay, so I reckon.
Mum did all that squeezing of the
calam.
calam.
All the calamansi juice. Sorry.
That's all right.
Elsie.
No, it's okay. I have more calamansi.
Hopefully it isn't a real fan and really likes it. Okay, there. It's going to seem like a lot of rum going in.
You wait, are sure we got the measurement right? 2 parts.
I'm going to make it a little bit weaker so that I can adjust it.
Dad, are you excited?
You're shocked at how much rum I'm pouring, aren't you, Rudy?
Look at that.
What is called the drink?
Just a classic, well, a Filipino twist on a classic daiquiri. Now I need to shake this, so I don't know how I'm going to do that.
You mean like the chicken?
Yeah, but I think I'm just going to have to stir it.
Do you have a shaker?
That's a quick way to use half a bottle of rum. I mean, I think that's all right. Secret to good mixology is all in the performance of preparation, so here we go. Give it one last stir. We've substituted the shake for the stir, the lime for the calamansi, and we've put it in a whiskey tumbler with cubed ice. So it's a Filipino daiquiri.
Where'd you get that? It's in the YouTube.
Yeah.
This is going to help you sleep well tonight, Rudy.
Yeah.
So let it cool down a bit, and I hope it's all right. It'll be a lot better if you've got a professional to make one, if I'm honest.
Aaron, get yourself over to Philippines, please. And while Tim has been making his daiquiri and they're waiting for it to get a bit cooler, I have stuck on 100 diamonds. And I have so much more to go.
So I think it's all right, but I have a very low standard for self-made daiquiris.
Okay, ready, Dad? Mum?
What that? Ready?
Yeah, have a taste.
Be brutally honest, Elsie. If it's terrible, say it's terrible.
Nice.
It's all right?
Yeah.
Are you just being polite?
Yeah, it's alright.
Calamansi juice.
And why you put too much of the tanduay? Put too much?
It's a little bit. It is strong. It's just
Why is
haven't-
it already half the
That was
bottle?
what Rudy had to start with. He knocked back a few shots.
I like it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That looks like an honest reaction.
Yeah,
I
look.
know.
And she's going-
Elsie wouldn't be rude.
And she's going back for more.
Yeah. Okay. So Rudy, what do you think?
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
Yes, nice.
I've converted
Blend
you.
with,
I've brought you over to the
lime.
dark side.
Blend with lime, no coke.
No, just lime, sugar, and
Very
rum.
nice,
Very simple. Yeah.
Cocktail, no?
It's okay.
Because you put too much lemon, lime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It's strong,
Yeah,
so
okay.
be careful.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Very nice.
A Filipino daiquiri.
I still don't want Filipino.
Yeah. My dad's like, right, what could make this better is add milk and fish. Fish and some dried fish and some milk.
How did you learn that one from?
It's a very
Out of
famous
10?
cocktail. So there's a story behind it. In Cuba,
Out of 10?
they only had they had lots of sugar cane, they had limes, and obviously they could make rum from the sugar cane, and they wanted to create a drink. So they put the three together, and that's what I think it is. I don't know. Maybe that's wrong.
You
But
do that to,
Rome or El Nido or where did you go?
you know, the one, the